show us the edge. The chip on the shoulders, the fight and the passion that comes from within. Whoa. Try to win on every level. Yeah. Expectations high. Gotta show them you can fly. Play harder, better, smarter. Baby, put the league on notice. Show me the edge, yeah. Play with the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah. Play with the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah, yeah. Whoa, done seen the walk of shame enough. Wanna see the walk of winning, time to come up and bring out the outlook. Don't every play, every possession. How bad you want it, love, do you want it all? This ain't a blood of love, built for something greater. Attacking all obstacles, coming for the ring, my precious. You got the juice, the will, the heart, the fire. Show them the proof, show them that it shall be done. Show me the edge, yeah, yeah, yeah. Play with the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah.
You're listening to the Pelicans Post Game Report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
3 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for the whole game. How's that possible? How are you going to explain that to me? They had to win tonight? If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. And this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
Started this game kind of soft, that was our first half was the biggest issue, I think, for us.
What made it so hard to get stops against this squad?
I don't know. They were aggressive. They were really aggressive. They were really, throwing their best punch, so we didn't match up.
Zion scored 18 in the fourth. Was there anything you saw that just allowed him to catch a rhythm, I guess, in the fourth quarter there?
Can you repeat the
Was there
question?
anything you saw that allowed Zion to catch that rhythm that he got in the fourth quarter?
Well, he started to play, he played all game, he was carrying us, not just scoring, assist, finding the open man, that's what he does. But fourth quarter, he really turned the Jets out.
When you see teams kind of blitzing the eye the way they were most of the night, I guess what do you guys have to do to react to that?
Well, we gotta, present ourselves and help him to get a rhythm of the ball. They did a great job, blitzing, taking opportunities away from him. We needed to, be active, be in the pocket where we can pick up with the pass.
The back-to-backs are never fun. This is going to be one of the tougher ones, given how late you're getting out of here tonight.
Oh yeah.
How do you approach tomorrow?
Go out there, do our job. We still got to play the game no matter what. Late, early, whatever you want to call. But we got to go out there and play hard.
Thank you,
All right. All things Pelicans now tuned into the Pelican Post Game Report. Much love to the fam. Appreciate y'all being in this episode of Pelican Post Game Report. As we did start off the broadcast with a interview by the Toronto Raptors head coach. This is a big crap. Oh yeah, this is definitely a big crap. But at the end of the day, man,
I thought Willie just had an accent.
that's what you wanted to hear Willie say, man. This is the big crap. Oh yeah, yeah, coach. This is definitely that. Pelicans fall flat 125 to 113 in the matchup up in Denver. Denver gets they win the regular season series against the Pelicans 2-1. There was 3 matchups during the regular season. Denver gets it. Denver wanted it more than the Pelicans tonight, and it was a lot of things that in this game went wrong. We'll do a full recap. I'm Big Q. We got DC and Lexxah chiming in here. Shout out to the fam. 125, 113, DC Lex. Pelicans tonight, 47%, 42 of 89 from the field, 13 of 33 from downtown, 39%. They were 16 of 22 from the foul line, just under 73%. They got out rebound almost 50 to 35, assists with 30-30 in the matchup. They were out hustled in the paint in terms of scores, 56 to 50 with the points in the paint. And Denver did a lot of positive things. They just was a lot smarter than the Pelicans. They had more hustle than the Pelicans. They were hitting down these shots, knocking them down. 22 and 22 was the longest. Well, it was the biggest lead tonight for the Pelicans in the matchup. So, DC, what you think about tonight's matchup, bro?
Man, I think it was definitely perplexing. The way Denver played, to be honest, I think we was gonna lose this game no matter what after seeing how they played tonight. But there was so many things where we shot ourselves in the foot. We all know we're gonna look to that lineup because I noticed it. It was a struggle in this game from the opening of the game, but they weren't in it. They were right there. Then for whatever reason, Willie went with a lineup opposite of what we did the last time we played when he put Jose Naji out there. He takes Zion out when he had it going a little bit early in the game. B.I. was cold. He leaves him out there. And I think it was Larry. And maybe I'm missing somebody else. But, yeah, I think that's the 5 they had. And when he did that, man, we just – next thing I know, I looked up. It was like 43-29. And they never recovered after that. And then we came out at halftime. We fought, kept the score kind of where it was at, about 15 points. Came in after third quarter, man. Starting unit was still flat, kind of bumbled around there. And then, put the same lineup again that we had in the second quarter. Never really got any spark out of that. And they just couldn't find their footing tonight, man. Everybody was listed as questionable for this game. All our starters were our big 3. And I don't think JV was, though. And Trey. And then miraculously, everybody played. So I don't know if they saw Luka was going to be out. Maybe they were scared of the ramifications from the NBA. If they would have held everybody out, I think maybe they were intending on sitting everybody this game and getting prepared for tomorrow night, which we play Dallas at 6:30 p.m. Yeah, you heard me right. Game just wrapping up at about 11, and we got to play Dallas at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. Kind of crazy. Think another nationally televised game was on NBA TV or something like that. So we got 3 of them in a row. Kind of weird how they did us on the schedule. But nonetheless, man, I know a lot of people felt like we played horribly. I thought the positive is they continued to fight, right? That's what Willie's probably gonna tell us. And they did. They tried, but too little, too late. Everybody was flat too, man. Everybody had an off game other than Zion, and he was off at parts of the game too. And last but not least, before I hand it over to Lex, man, the officiating is just horrible. Horrible, man. You have a
You mean it wasn't joyful?
No, it was not joyful. I was very mindful of that. It wasn't joyful at all.
Oh, goodness.
Man, the one that got me, Lex, we all pissed about the Zion one, right?
Yeah, hey, Willie should have got a technical, man.
One too, though. He should have got a technical.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about.
But the JV one though, the JV one, man, like so. Wait, you go down, right? And it's like almost a slap in the face. You go down. JV obviously, he was trying to get the call off of Joker, right? Joker sticks his arm out. He's trying to get the call, but like he really pushed him.
Yeah,
It
he
wasn't
did.
really a flop. You know what I'm saying? They call it a flop, right? Then you go down the next exact play on the other end. JV kind of bumps Jokic a little bit, going for the rebound and get an offensive rebound. Jokic kind of flops forward. They don't call shit on him. I'm like, man,
No.
this is ridiculous. And he actually flopped.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But go ahead, babe. I know you got a lot to say.
Why you say that? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
you vindicated tonight. All I see, we got to play with consistency.
Yeah, hey, that's my word. But I like to say a few good things about Willie.
Okay.
Willie is definitely consistently inconsistent.
That's Lex. That's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
How's that good? Lex?
Okay. No, because he is consistent. Just not in the way that we, obviously you want the natural way of thinking, okay? But I just want to point that out. Also, his coaching style, and I've been thinking about this for a while, his coaching style would be perfect on the college level. He would be a great college coach.
Are you trying to get Willie a demotion?
Keep coaching like this, he might get the opportunity.
But I'm saying if you look at his coaching style, I'm being serious. That's actually because you have guys like that where the way that their style of coaching may fit a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And I really do feel like his coaching style fits the college level. I really do.
Well, he's a good culture guy, is what you're saying.
Say again?
He's a good culture guy. Good for young players to build culture, build good habits.
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean the fact that because the thing is that he loves defense. And in college, they really preach that a whole lot. I know like Rick Pitino, he was really sold on defense. If you didn't play defense, you did not play. That was his mind frame. Okay? So that's his tendency, is always to revert back to defense. He always goes back to that. It's very predictable. We all know what he's going to do before he even does it. And that fits that college culture. But those are the few good things I want to say about him. And those are actually positive. I just want to point that out. It just depends on the way that you look at it. But yeah, I think did you want to play this? Big Q?
Yeah, give me just a section right here, Lex. I'm gonna play this for a section, and we'll get back to it. Here we go.
Okay.
Just staying aggressive. Not focused on the miss and beat myself up about it. And then just my teammates and coaches just steadily telling me just to stay attacking.
I mean, you're obviously a really efficient player. Like, what is that like of just like, all right, I missed one, whatever, I got to let it go. What's that? I guess internal kind of style.
It's different for me, definitely, because I hate missing shots, especially when I miss 2 in a row. I start to get super passive and don't really want to shoot anymore. But my teammates and coaches just told me to stay aggressive.
Defensively, how were they kind of attacking y'all and made it difficult to kind of get those stops, especially in the first half?
Transition and points in the paint. They really got after it, and like I said, we just try to pick it up too late.
And when you see teams are trapping BI a lot in pick and roll situations, what do y'all have to do to kind of react to that, to kind of get the looks you want?
We got to help him. We got to make the pass for him a lot easier instead of just kind of standing back. We got to make ourselves available for the easy pass.
And when you see a back-to-back like this ahead and 2 games against Dallas. I guess how do you kind of mentally prepare for that, knowing that y'all are kind of close in the standings and things are always tough when y'all go to Dallas.
Just like one game at a time. Feel like we can win any game. We'll look at the scouting report and just try to get the win.
When it's a baseball series like this and you're going to see the same team twice, do you do anything different prep-wise? Does it change anything for your scouting?
It definitely gives a playoff feel because, we played Dallas twice in New Orleans, and the first game they beat us by 30. The next game we did the same thing. So it definitely gives a playoff feel and playing the same team twice. But hopefully we can get 2 wins in a row.
All right, thanks, Z.
All right, you guys have a great night.
Thank you, Z.
All right, Lex, back to you.
Yeah, I heard them say, as far as them, telling him to keep attacking and things. I actually feel like, whatever the game plan was, I kind of felt like they kind of helped neutralize them. The team did, because they went away from them. I know Zion, he actually had it going. Like, you could tell he was in a rhythm in that first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then CJ being CJ, it's like they just, I don't know, they just go away from him. And we always say that CJ is the third option on this team. Sometimes he does not play like that. Like, it's like he's really like, I guess he gets in a zone where he has it going, and he did have it going, but then it's like, okay, CJ, why did you do that? Why did you make this decision? Dude, why did you swing it that way? Zion's over there. He's in a great position to attack the basket. It's like, I wonder about that stuff sometimes. And I know, like, they're not gonna, you keep things in the locker room, because you never really know what's going on. But I've always questioned that, like, because if Zion does have it going on, or has it going, he's in a nice rhythm. Either Willie takes him out, which I don't understand. Why would you neutralize someone when they have it going, when they have some type of a rhythm? You could see it in his step. You could just see it. And I think once that happened, you took your guy out of rhythm. I don't understand that. And again, that's why I talk about, when Willie does those type of things, as far as, with the substitutions and things, and his substitutions were really weird in that first half. They were really weird. I don't know what he was thinking. He really didn't allow anybody to get to a rhythm. I think the only one who kind of sustained in that first half was CJ. And then you saw
You don't think maybe it was the altitude a little bit?
What, on decision making?
No, taking some of those guys out and at weird times, because that's kind of what I was thinking.
But when you look at the second half, and I was paying attention purposely for this, he went back to how he normally substitutes. So it's like, you should have. That was just totally weird, because the thing is, the rotations did not get better. They got worse. That's how they built that big lead. And then, like, again, like, you have to keep guys in long enough to first get into a rhythm. And then once they get into a rhythm, why are you taking them out? And Willie does that a lot. He actually does that a lot. He even does that when the team is winning. And that's why I point those things out, because it's like, hey, you all, like, yeah, I'm glad we got the win, but hey, there's still things that you see that it's like, why would you do that? But obviously, and I say this all the time, any coach looks good in a blowout win. But for this team, when the team is playing behind, or it's a close game, that's when we're kind of getting concerned. You know what I'm saying? When we're down big, because when was the last time this team came back down big and came back and won? Does anybody know?
Probably Chris Paul era, right?
Okay. but you see what I'm saying? Like we still like check this out. We're either
Well, we had the Clippers. The Clippers game is honestly the last one I can remember in playing.
okay. So that's one out of how many?
You want count Devontae Graham's miracle shot?
How many years ago was that, DC? Goodness gracious. But basically, look, we're either so far, we have a winning record in the new year, but and we're averaging as far as in wins 26.2 points as far as in the win as far as being up, but we're either winning blowout games really good or we're losing blowout games really bad. And then we're losing close games. So, I mean, we've been consistent in doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when we look at these wins, you just kind of have to think like, are we really showing that consistency at a high level? Like it's still plaguing the team is what I'm saying. Like it's very like lops. It's either really, really big on the upward side or it's really, really bad on the downward side. And then every now and then the close games, it's like, well, we really haven't been, as far as the win and losses, we haven't been doing great in that area. So the team still has work to do. A lot of work to do, man. Because we're still struggling again with that identity crisis. I mean, when we're winning, when we're up by a lot and we're winning, it looks good. We're feeling great. We're on cloud nine and everything's good. But I mean, we're still, again, somebody said it in the comments, Willie reverted back. You know what I'm saying? It's like back to life, back to reality. I mean, that's his reality.
And Willie went back to the 90s.
But you see what I'm saying?
Went back to soul to soul. That's what he did. He went back to soul. That's what he did.
I mean, but it's still a problem. Like even when we're winning, we still have those problems. We're not exploiting mismatches like we should. Did you all see when Jokic and Aaron Gordon, when they had their 2-man game? That's what I'm talking about with Jonas and Zion. Like, we could actually have that, but we don't use it a lot. You don't even see it. You see it every once in a blue moon, but I'm like, why can't we use that high-low? Something very simple, and it's there. Like Zion can jump out the gym. Just like when Jokic, he just throws it up. And who's there to get it? Aaron Gordon. Easy buckets.
Yeah, Zion had a couple of alley opportunities. They just missed them. I remember Larry Nance had him on one.
Because they
just
don't know how
they
to
just
throw
don't
down
see
there.
him.
You know who saw it all the time?
Oh, Lonzo Ball.
Exactly.
He got about
We saw
two,
that all the
two, three
time.
every game. Every game.
Easy buckets. It's easy. We're still making difficult shots. And I'm not knocking difficult shots, but it's okay for the team to get easy shots. But we don't get a whole lot of alley-oops during the game. I see other teams, man, they do that that two big men pick and roll or high low, and they do that stuff all day, every day. But the Pelicans, we use it like every once in a blue moon. I mean, it's something that's there, but we just don't use it. And I'm trying to figure out, why is that not a part of our game plan? You know, especially if we need a quick bucket to shift momentum or get some energy on the team, build confidence, whatever. Easy shots helps with that. It helps with that. Seeing that ball go in the hole. You know what I'm saying? It just does something. And we all know when we see a dunk, man, that gets look, that's energy. That's energy transferred. I mean, it's just it's a lot of the same things that are still, you know, plaguing the team. You know, so but that's all I got for right now, Big Q.
All right, appreciate it, Lex. All right, the individuals on the Pelicans, Zion led the night, 30 points in 35 minutes, 13 to 22 from the field, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for the big man, 17 for Val in the game in 26 minutes. He was perfect from the foul line, 17.6 boards for Big V, 12 for CJ McCollum in 30 minutes. He was 3 of 8 from downtown, 7 assists, 5 rebounds for him in the matchup. The plus minus went the wrong direction today. Ingram finished with a lackluster 9 points in 34 minutes. He was 4 of 11 from the field, 0 for 1 for downtown. Just didn't look in sync tonight for BI. Didn't have it tonight. 9 points, 6 assists for him, 8 for Herb Jones in an effort in 19 minutes. Off the bench, 13 from Larry Nance in 20 minutes. He was 3 or 4 from downtown. Larry had the 3-point ball going for him. He finished with 2 rebounds there. 10 from Jose Alvarado in 17 minutes of action. 6 from Trey Murphy. He struggled in this one in 28 minutes for Trey Murphy. 2 of 9 shooting tonight by Trigger. 2 of 8 from downtown. Only 6 points from him and 4 assists and 3 rebounds, and not much else from anybody else. Najee did give you 6 points and a couple of rebounds in 12 minutes. Dyson, 15 minutes he played, only 2 points, 3 assists, 3 steals as well. And Jayhawk did get on the floor in garbage minutes, garbage time. He did have a +6 on the plus minus.
All right.
So, but no points from him.
Jayhawk, how many minutes Jayhawk got?
He played 2 whole minutes tonight, thanks to Willie Green.
He's doing great. He's awesome. He's doing everything we need him to do, man.
Exactly.
Did y'all see Dyson had a wide open 3?
Oh
Yes.
man, they ain't
What how did he respond to that?
They just let Dice shoot that thing, man.
Right.
I was like,
they
well,
look.
if
It
that
was
would
like,
have been
nah.
Jayhawk, he wouldn't have hesitated not one bit.
Oh no. And they would have ran their ass over there with a freaking jetpack on to get to him to try to block him. But when it comes down to Dice, they let him shoot him. And if
you think that would make the offense better, even if he doesn't make the 3-pointer?
DC,
just the fact that they would want to run over there, maybe it's a lot harder to double team PI.
I mean, the family members were saying it in the chat. People were saying it during the game, and
I can't wait till Ryan come back, bro. He gonna play Ryan.
But see, the whole thing is at some point,
he's got to play Jayhawk, but he doesn't. Jayhawk, like sometimes I feel like, look, sometimes a good defense is a good offense. You know what I'm saying? Like they were hitting shots, and we were hitting shots every so often, but it would have been nice for them to have Jayhawk out there. You know what I'm saying? Just because, especially with Trey not having it going for him, it just would have been nice to see if Jayhawk, just to see if he could give us anything. Hey, go out there, do your thing, man. Let's see if you can give us something. At least try it out, because the game was already like, had already broken open. So it's like, hey, why don't you put him in there?
In Lex and Willie's mind, Jayhawk had the minutes the previous matchup, and tonight Jose had the minutes. tonight. So I mean, it's just
And did you see that layup he had? What was that? Did y'all see it?
hey, listen. Listen. I'm still. I
No,
see the layup.
he got fouled. He got fouled, Lex. He tried to throw it up
Cut
there.
him out, DC.
I mean, chicken. You
He
could
didn't
put
get
a
the
little
whistle.
bit more mustard on that. Come on,
That
man.
dude didn't get up off the ground, man.
Wasn't nobody. Look, you ain't JV. JV can stay flat-footed and shoot. Come on now.
Yeah, it was
know what I'm
it was a
getting at.
rough outing. It was a rough outing for him, but like I said, and I
Oh,
like
EJ Liddell played the same minutes as Jordan Hawkins. That seems right.
but
Oh my gosh.
the thing
You
is,
know what?
I advocate for Willie though. I advocate for Willie Green. I understand
like
that Willie Green is
why?
because it's his third
Come on, Lex.
For why, Big Q?
I'm saying, listen,
Not gonna act
Not
like Willie a
what?
horrible
Why?
coach.
because listen, that's you're hitting on. You're 100% right about Willie's game in terms of his adjustments and his lineups. Yeah, he is not very good at that portion of the game. He has to improve. And the assistant coaches, they got to help him out there. I know Borrego is a lot better with that part of the game than Willie is right now, and he needs to improve. But this is like a side effect of not getting a veteran coach. You got to basically, this guy's, and he in his third year, by the way. He just got picked up his 100th win of his head coaching career with the Pelicans. So he's still learning on the job too, like trying to figure it all out, just like the team is. So
Can I translate what you just saying?
no, I know you about to tell me that Jason Kidd's not advocating for him because
Willie is a
gotta go
great
against
human
Texas.
being. That's what you saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yes.
Boy, did y'all get a load at all that word salad? I'm sitting up here trying to listen to the game, and I just hear this word salad, but from the octopus. I'm like,
I didn't hear it, man. I had to watch the ESPN broadcast. What did he say?
Yeah, I heard the
Can we pull up a clip? Do we have it? Oh, we don't have a clip.
No, we don't have a clip, DC. We burned the clip, bro.
Damn, it was that bad?
No, it's just I'm trying to watch the game, man, and I'm just the guy just go off, bro. It's like it's not. You ask him a question and it's just word salad. It's not even word salad. It's fruit word salad. It's just all kind of craziness. He just this that. He just go and listen. I'm not mad at him, bro. But my goodness, I don't want to hear that when I'm trying to watch the game. That's one of the worst portions of the broadcast. Do that shit before the game. Do it after the game. But please don't do that when I'm trying.
What was he excited about?
He was he was just talking about different things like he usually do, the progress of the team and and all this, and certain players, how they've been performing, his thoughts on this, his thoughts on that.
We have the inaugural inception of the last 3 weeks of the trading deadline coming up, and I really like our team, and I think we have a very great cast of great human beings. And Zion, Zion is just awesome. He's probably
I'm sorry.
He's a couple of weeks away
oh my gosh.
from being Xanos. You're gonna throw some shit in there like that.
Weird
from being Xanos.
Hey, man, Zion, man, I like the way he was playing at the end of the game, man. I mean, I almost felt like, hey, we could be making a comeback or something, but we were struggling on getting stops. But I really do love. I loved his activity. He even dove on the floor. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. I did see that. Yep. I'm like, yeah, Zion won it.
Yeah, he's
that block too.
He's coming. Yeah, I like that too. And I'm glad they did not call a go 10. Whoever thinks that was a go 10, go kick rocks.
Nah, it wasn't.
He got
up. It was close, but it wasn't a go 10.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just glad the effort. You know what I'm saying? Because he was balling out there, man. Like he was trying to give us a chance, but I just kind of feel like if things kind of, as far as some decisions, that could have. I'm not saying that we would have won the game, but it could have made the game a whole lot closer, and I guess give us a chance to win.
It could have, but on the flip side, let's really look at the totality of it, because a lot depends on what we do tomorrow. Because if we go out there and we beat Dallas tomorrow, we're still going to remember the mistakes of this game, but all is forgiven, right? You got a game where you go to Denver in high altitude, you play at 9, and then you turn around on a back-to-back and you play Dallas at 6:30 the next night. Realistically, looking at that on the schedule, I mean, do we really expect them to win both of those games? It would be great if they could, but that's difficult for the world champs to do. That is a horrible scheduling error, and then on top of that, you got to deal with all the nonsense from the referees. So it's like, you know, I'm not completely down on this one. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I'm not either.
Yeah, we got to the free throw line 22 times, even though we had that horrible call on Zion, right? And they only got there 15 times. So
Man, Jokic fouled Zion 3 times.
yeah, they're just not gonna. They're not
I
gonna
mean,
foul.
what?
Has
You
Jokic
can
ever fouled
you
out of
can
a
get
game?
hit in the back of your head?
Man,
Like,
Well, DeAndre Jordan whacked him pretty good too and got away with it.
yeah, that
But
was
that's every
awful.
game.
And
That's
then
every-
on the other end, there was minimal contact on Jamal Murray, and they called that, and it was a late call. I'm like, man, you people, and see, that's where
Larry
I feel
Nance
like right
popped
there.
boy up the
Hey,
head.
Willie should have gotten that ref's face. Like, that's ridiculous. My dude fell to the ground, and this dude just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't even nothing, and you gonna call that. My thing is, look, yeah, call that, but make sure you call the one down there. You know what I'm saying? Which was a whole lot worse. But
I'm gonna tell you like you told me about the matchup indicator, Lex.
oh, it was gambling
That is for
purpose.
gambling purposes only.
That's Toronto coach.
I
That
mean, but you know
Toronto
what?
coach, he
Hey,
let that be known. That
every
shout
time
out
I
to
see
Toronto, man.
yeah, man. Every time I see them, I'm like, man, that's just straight up gambling purposes, man. They trying to take somebody's money.
Right. They gotta hit the the plus or minus. You know what it is. Now we got all the stuff with the individuals. I don't even know. It might be certain individual numbers they're trying to make sure. You don't know what goes on with that. But until we start winning at a consistent rate, right? They
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have to deal with this issue.
DC
Maybe we should do like the Saints and try to make a GoFundMe for Willie fines. You think if we put some money down on the fine, Willie?
no,
You know
no,
what? No.
that's not gonna work. 'Cause
Man,
we
they
ain't got
make
that
more
deal.
money than a whole bunch of people.
That's not gonna work.
I
'Cause
thought
look,
Willie contract must not be bigger than the Raptors coach because I know we get holes worse
DC,
with the refs than that Raptors coach.
that Raptors
But
coach is a European coach, man. You see that he's not, that he was
He
really
ain't used to how things go, huh?
no. You could tell because he's like, man, we gonna if they're gonna call it like that, and then you watch the games. But I'm always on this, and you can see suspect movements all the time, like systemically. That's the Zion non-foul, the call thing. That's systemic because all of the referees from different walks of life that come here or when we go there, all these different referees, they all act the same. And that's one really weird thing that sticks out. It's like they don't officiate Zion Williamson when he gets hit and whacked like that. That's really crazy to me.
and
But
it's obvious stuff too. I
yeah,
mean,
oh
it's
yeah,
not like it's rocket science.
no, it's very obvious. You're right. But this is the thing. DC made a statement I want to address, and then we can kind of move this thing forward. He said something about do we really think that the Pelicans was going to win tonight? And then, of course, the scheduling game against Dallas, which is tough.
Win both of them, brother.
Yeah, I think that they could. I think they could have
Yeah,
won both those games.
good.
I don't. It's not about out of the realm of impossibility. And I'll
No,
tell
I'm
you
not
why
saying that.
because they have depth. See, and that's the thing. Now, whether or not the coach discovers his depth and be able to use them properly, that's a whole nother question. So the Pelicans are a very deep team.
Everybody played except Cody Zeller, Q.
Yeah, but DC, come on, bro. He emptied the bench. What? J-Hawk got 2 minutes tonight. I'm saying, listen. At some point, he's going to have to figure out what he want to do with the bench. I mean, because you got a lot of players that could really help. And when you have games like this, you're going to have to lean on that bench, man. Some of these games you can't, most of these games they got to win as a team. We know our stars will carry us forward, but as a team, the Pelicans have a very unique team. They have a very interesting team. And it'll go as far as the coach knows how to utilize the talent of these guys off the bench. That's that real deal, Holyfield. So if you got Trey Murphy coming off the bench, you got Jordan Hawkins coming off the bench. When you were down by 15 DC at one stretch consistently, they were stuck right at 15 points, and Jayhawks just sit on the bench. Willie never pops in his head to go and get him. That he has to do better than that. He has to do better than that. You're gonna I don't know what he got to do. If he doesn't know, go talk to your assistant coaches. Get it together, bro, because you got all that talent sitting there that these people assembled, and you got to know how to use it properly. So
Yeah, it's a good problem.
These other guys, right?
That's a good problem to have, but it seems like Willie really thrives when he has less, when guys are out, because henceforth, Jayhawk, when does he usually play? He plays when someone is hurt. And I would like you to show Aramis what he
Yeah,
put in
that's
the
what I was
chat.
trying to get to too. Aramis said I was saying a lot.
Yeah. He was
What
talking about, when the defense isn't going.
Oh, okay. You talking about that one?
Oh, and he got a recent one too. Another one.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
All right, which one are you talking about?
I thought you were gonna read. We're gonna read them.
It's an offense. Oh, okay. My bad. Y'all switching.
No,
them
you
up.
sound like you had something
like,
to say. I ain't want.
No. I was just saying, like,
reading.
he was basically saying that on nights when we don't have the defense going, we need more offense.
Right.
Because the defense, we weren't stopping anyone. So it's like at some point, like, when do we? Okay, let's switch gears and try to catch up as far as getting some more offense out there. And that kind of confirmed, what I was saying. Hey, sometimes a good defense is a good offense. So
shout out to Aramis, man. Shout out to the Aramis, man.
And Aramis had another one, man, because I wanted to get to this. We kind of was off script a little bit. I don't think.
Go ahead, find the DC. And you read, can you read it?
I don't know if I can read, bro.
Definitely could have made a comeback, especially if T.I. had the same energy. But Ish looked.
See, I would have messed up on that word right there. I
got you. I got you. DC. I know how to read, buddy. I know how to read.
But look, B.I. definitely didn't show up, man. I don't think we
screwing them up.
I don't think we given enough of this, load of this loss on B.I., man. Disappointed in him tonight. I know the defense, they were tough on him and the rest of the team as well, because Denver is well coached, because they looked at what we wanted to do, and our dribble handoffs, man, it was blowing all of that up with B.I. And when we penetrate and we kicking out, they knowing guys spots where they hit their threes from, they choosing when to rush them and run them off the line, and then when to let them shoot. They did an excellent job of that tonight. But B.I., I mean, you gotta give us more than 9 points, man. Then Willie set him for large stretches. So I don't know. Maybe you can tell me if I'm being a little too rough on B.I., because maybe he really was hurt. I mean, he had the Achilles injury thing. It's questionable. Everybody has something up there, dealing with little nagging ailments. But we can't get 9 points out of B.I. and realistically expect to beat the world champion Denver Nuggets. Well, defending world champion Denver Nuggets. It can't happen. So CJ got an off game. JV took a while to get it going. Zion, got froze out or took out once he got it going. You got all this stuff going on, and BI gives you 9 points. It's just unacceptable, man. And more importantly, I'm just like everybody else. We all sick of this happening when we get in front of the world. And I had to watch the ESPN broadcast, and I gotta listen to them talk about, well, the Pelicans, they just, they're a good collection of talent, and they're probably the deepest team in the league. They got really good guys, but they don't have, a great guy. They don't have someone that could just take over.
Well,
it was almost like Zion was listening, because he scored about 18 points after he said that dumbass shit. But also, you looking for B.I. to be a guy like that too, man. And he definitely
you just don't see it
tonight.
consistently, DC. You just don't see it consistently. It's really when you look at the whole offense and the way that everything's designed, it's really not designed that way. But it's kind of weird because it's a star-driven league, and that's henceforth. That's why I said, Willie would make a great college coach. He really would.
Like I said, Lex, if he don't get it together, man, he will definitely get an opportunity to try your theory. I promise you that. All right,
Hey.
next matchup going into the. Oh, go ahead. What you saying, Lex?
Oh no, I was just agreeing.
Wait, before we go to the next matchup, Q, did Willie not do a press conference?
Well,
this is a new revelation.
Well,
maybe the word on the other side of the banner is revelation or jubilation.
Well, DC,
no, it's togetherness, but hey,
together.
I don't think he wanted to discuss nothing about that.
No, you got the back of the banners, Lex.
No, Lex, it's not togetherness, it's together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he didn't do the press conference because he was together
bad.
with the team?
It's together.
You know what? Like I said, I feel like some things.
I don't want to see Willie tonight, okay? I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Yeah, I don't either.
That Toronto coach on. Listen, y'all.
He reverted back.
Y'all want to watch the Toronto coach?
He probably didn't want to address the fact that, hey, that foul that DeAndre Jordan
I just want to hear what he said
tonight.
about the foul.
Why didn't you back your player up?
I would rather listen to the Toronto dude say this is a big crap.
You know what? He lost me when he said, what is his name? Scotty Barnes is going to be the face of the league in the future.
Scotty Barnes is an all-star player.
I'm like, okay, dude, I was with you up to that point.
He's an amazing player in this league.
I'm like, Scotty Barnes ain't going to be nobody's face in the league.
Lexxah, that is big crap.
He said that too. I was like, dude, I gotta respect the man energy though, man. The man was
hey, I liked how he was.
You know what?
I'm trying. I was really feeling that.
Energy, man.
He was sticking up for his player. He believed in him.
Look,
and if Scotty Barnes was gonna be good,
he was getting creative with his English, being upset. I was like, man, he about to. Just speak a whole bunch of different languages.
Yeah, he's about to say this is the big crap. I was like, okay, all right. Respect your energy right there. That's what I started the broadcast off today with this guy here.
3 free throws for them, and we get 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like how to play the game. I understand respect for all stars and all that, but we have star players on our team as well. How's possible that Scotty Barnes, who is all-star caliber player in this league, he goes every single time to the rim with force and trying to get to the rim without flopping and not trying to get foul calls. He gets 2 free throws for a whole game. How's that possible? How are you going to explain that to me? They had to win tonight? If that's the case, just let us know so we don't show up for the game. Just give them a win. But that was not fair tonight. And this is not happening first time for us. Scotty Barnes is going to be all-star. He's going to be the face of this league. And what's happening over here during the whole season, I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
Look at
that face, boy. Man, that looked like something you see in a movie.
Yes.
He acted in one of them.
Hey, but what if you Scotty Barnes, though? If I'm Scotty Barnes, man, I'm playing hard as hell for this dude, man.
Hey, bro,
I'm gonna be the face of the league.
You've never heard Willie talk about this.
Lex has been saying that Willie.
You see that energy? You see the energy, though. Everybody peep that energy.
Yes. Look at his eyes. The man
look at that energy, man.
I heard that old man he's staring at.
I haven't seen a presser really doing this stuff. I can respect this dude. I like this passion right here. I like that conviction. This is what you need for your players, man. This is what I'm talking about right here. Let's see this.
Could you imagine Willie looking like that?
I mean, really, at first I wouldn't even take him seriously. I'm like, okay, dude, because I don't see it enough.
That was a good one. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Toronto Raptors coach, man. Straight up, man.
Molly said Kyra is going to be an all-star one day. No, Molly, he gonna be the face of this league.
Face of this league.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Oh man beefing up his team. You know,
Man, them
Hey, I love
eyes
it, bro.
though.
I love it, bro. And he really believed that shit he said too. That's
he
what makes
does.
it dope.
Yeah.
He
He
believed
But
that
does.
shit.
He does. And look, Brother Irvin says that's all we need.
yeah.
That's what we need. That's what the hell we need. All right, so let's move into the next one, y'all. Dallas tomorrow, fam. We got Dallas tomorrow, the back-to-back. Pelicans flat in this one. Dallas is a team. They won 4 of the last 4 or 5 games. So they're pretty good. We get an opportunity to take a look at Jason Kidd's squad twice in the next several days. It's going to be interesting. The matchup indicator. We know that's gambling purposes. Thank you, Lex. This is how do we get this victory, man?
I should bet on the Pelicans, or should I bet against them?
All I'm asking is, what happens here? What do you guys think happens here?
Get
What
on
do you
DraftKings, man.
Well, one thing I will say is
You don't
that
gamble, DC. Okay, we already know that. Okay, we know you don't.
Luka is out. He won't be playing, but Kyrie will be playing, and he's been playing very well.
Okay.
So. Okay, why you?
Not now, Q.
I feel you, Q. I feel what you saying. I feel you. Talk your talk, Big Q, man. That's what I'm talking about. Speak that stuff. Speak it without speaking it.
Lex,
there you go.
I'm gonna just put this.
Hey, you gonna keep
this? This is a big load of crap.
Say it in your Jamaican voice.
No, it ain't gonna work. You got this is big crap. Yeah, that's how you do it, DC. Yes.
Okay.
That's what Willie needs to say, man.
Look,
That's
say it in your Stan Van Gundy voice.
all I know, Lex, is that old man right there. He's standing there, he's about to kill him. I don't know what's going on there. About to kill that old guy there, that old guy. That guy.
The referees, them batty boy. That is big load of crap. Big.
Batty boy.
Oh my God.
Oh man, DC Lex, he about to kill that old man, bro. We got
be like, look, I would have been like, man, I didn't do nothing to you. I was not the ref.
That's the question. That's why he pissed at him. He cost him $25,000. That old man sitting there right there. He the one cost him $25,000.
Look, he is slow. He looking at his soul.
He looking at him, but he pointing at the other dude too. You see that?
DC, he pointing at the stat sheet. He beating on the table like you claim that I do. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, you used to them early sports coma days. You used to be on that table all the time. He was heavy handed on that table, bro. I tell you, broke it.
With the Russian guy, he was upset. He's upset that old man.
16 Saints had you break that table, Q.
Okay, okay, all right. So anyway, here's some of the statistics right here for the matchup against the Mavericks. Now, DC did y'all just had mentioned Lex had mentioned the Wonder Boy Luka Doncic, and you look at some of the statistics right here. They're one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the game. They got a lot of stuff going on with them. You can see they got what the one of the top 10 in terms of points per game. Pelicans could play with the best of them, but what Pelican club will we get? We get a smarter team right here under Willie into this matchup. Perhaps he digs into the bench a little bit more. I'm pretty certain that I ain't gonna say I'm certain, because I would hope that we see Jordan Hawkins in this matchup in a better rotation. No disrespect to the guys. And right, see, it's hard to call it, man, but we got the people. I just wonder to see what rotation we'll see.
Can we just not go with a small ball rotation when they got like everybody out there that's almost 7 feet?
Man, the people was alley-ooping Jordan.
Just not do that.
It was alley-ooping to DeAndre Jordan, bro.
Hey, y'all see what Slim put?
That was crazy.
Rotation from this. Slim went low. He's just making up words.
Man, I love the creativity, man. I love it. I love the creativity. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what the Pelicans need.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Slim. Appreciate you for that, brother. All right. Aaron, that's
man.
Kill that old man. You gonna kill that old man. All right, but Lex, go ahead. What you think? What happens in this matchup?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I know we talk about which Pelicans team we're going to get, but which coach are we going to get?
Damn.
But it kind of seems like the same
Well,
for the most part.
it's the same thing. Coach gonna mirror the team. Gonna mirror the coach, right?
Yeah, I guess I guess I'll just leave them together. But the team's got to play with a lot of energy. Did Dallas play today? Did they play?
I don't.
I don't. Let me see.
I
Hold
don't
on.
think so. We can check
I
right
don't
quick.
think they did though. Hold on. Let me just make sure. They played the Knicks last, and that was
You well rested, I'm sure.
yeah. That was that was a couple days ago. I want to say they
So
did that.
Thursday.
Yeah, that was a couple days ago when
Okay.
they played last.
So they're looking to really, bring it, because obviously we just played the Nuggets, but we're definitely going to have to match their energy.
Yeah, they played on Thursday last.
Yeah, so they were sitting at the crib watching this game, or either that or sleeping. But the thing is that we have to match their energy. Obviously, the style that Willie's trying to do is be a defensive, like, running team, play really solid defense, get out in transition. So definitely got to do a better job on defending. But if we don't defend very well, I really would like to see Willie, put a little bit more offense out there. Of course, there's a high probability that it may not happen. But
we don't have no players on the injury. So what the hell is going on with Matt Ryan? Where is Matt Ryan?
I think he's still recovering. They just don't put it on there sometimes.
Yeah, he's still recovering, bro.
Yeah.
We need to know these things because when he come back, that dude, I mean, he was shooting at like 50% from the three on a lot of attempts. Matt Ryan and having Hawk, and you got it forces him to play another shooter, man. He will have to. But how long we gotta wait till that happens?
Okay.
That's why I'm asking, where is Matt Ryan? We need to figure these things out so I can know when we can turn defense to offense with shooters. I would love to turn defense to offense with shooters.
I mean, even if he comes back, Willie is not going to put him in the game immediately.
Lex, how good he was playing,
that don't matter. His tendencies.
He can play. He can play defense though.
Is defense.
But that's what I'm saying. Matt Ryan played. Jayhawk is going to be a better defender than Matt Ryan. But at this point right now,
you know what I'm saying? He you don't want to post him up, but I mean, really, he's usually out on the perimeter.
Matt Ryan ain't getting nobody back cuts and making mental mistakes. Matt Ryan's not going to make mental mistakes on defense. And I think that's a pet peeve of Willie. Just the little rookie mistakes that he gonna make on defense. I know Willie want him to get his lumps,
especially when we down like 20 points, man. Put Jayhawk in, put him in. What do you have to lose?
Well, at that point, every point is like 10 in Willie's mind too.
I mean, but do we know that?
No, we don't.
No,
and obviously we all would have put him in.
So
but
let's just see what happens.
That sounds very hopeful and mindful of you, Lex. But we all know that Willie ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I know, because his failsafe is defense. He's
but
always going to go.
That's
with
why
defense.
I'm telling you, Matt
Everybody
Ryan
knows that. Henceforth, he's going to bring in Najee. He's going to bring in Jose, and nothing against them. It's just sometimes
Matt Ryan was playing well defensively too.
Yeah,
and
I know.
He was shooting the way he was playing. So my thing is, if he can give you something on defense, like he's not gonna make boneheaded mistakes on defense. But obviously, he's vertically and laterally challenged. So outside of those things, he's a pretty solid defender. So I think by default, once he gets an opportunity, obviously he got to come back from being healthy. And then something got to happen where you put him in. But when he get in, I don't think he gonna fall out of the rotation.
Oh yeah.
So you got guys like Jose and Najee, who I love them being on this team, and I think there's definitely moments when they should play, right? But when you
Yeah.
got a guy who can shoot like that, you got two guys who can shoot like that, and then one can satisfy you on kind of what you're looking for on defense. I think Willie is a good enough coach to see that. Like it's way beyond obvious. It's almost to the point where, like, damn, I can't take him out or I can't fully pull him out of the rotation because we had these blowouts, right? We all can see how Hulk contributed, but it ain't like Hulk single-handedly did that, right? But I've seen Matt Ryan go on a stretch of hitting like 17 straight points by himself.
With the
I don't think,
Pelicans?
yeah. You
Okay.
forgot about this?
No,
This
I
was
was just
earlier in the season when
It
we had
seems
some
like so
injuries.
long ago, bro. When it
Right.
seems like so long ago,
I mean,
man.
well, he's been out hurt, but you know, I get you. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I try to remember everything, but I'll go back and look it up and stuff.
And the thing is, if you're a good shooter, man, and you put those guys out there, you ain't even it'd be amazing if you put them out there with both of them in some type of substitution, but just one of them with Zion or Bi, man, they gonna get wide open ass shots, you know, and he was knocking them down, and I don't think it was a fluke. Now, obviously, will a man finish the season 50% 3-point shooting? No, but he damn sure gonna be in the 40s. So it's gonna have to be another situation that happens that forces Willie to go to this, and we have to get on a run doing it. Because in his defense, we did have the Dyson Herb lineup and all of that, and we won. You know, we had a 4-1 game stretch like that, just like we got a 4-1 game stretch right now. So Willie's looking at all of that, and then also the other thing, which is the Achilles heel to the slow adjustments. We got to remember that Willie makes adjustments every 10 games. I didn't make this up. He said it himself. Every 10 games, they reevaluate things and
Dude
make
is
changes.
so delayed. And
That's
again, that's
that's
why
what
I
they
keep
said.
saying that. The
That's
number one thing, especially in the playoffs, you know, y'all gonna hear me say this because it's true. Hall of Famers have said this in the past. Coaches have said number one thing is adjustments, in-game adjustments from game to game. And then you have to think, you're playing the same team in a 7-game series. You are going to be exploited very quickly if you don't have a counter punch. You will be exploited. You know, you can't you gotta get creative. You gotta do some things differently. You gotta go outside your comfort zone, escape some of your tendencies and things, and try to, you know, like I said, just get creative. But that's one thing that scares me, man. And that's what the playoffs is all about. That's what it's all about. It's not just matchups, it's adjustments. And if what you said is true, DC, he's making adjustments every 10 games. Chicken, we ain't getting out the first one.
That's the regular season, Lex.
I'm just saying.
Willie he changes that to about 4 games in the playoffs.
Oh goodness. Okay. I'm
Nah,
just
man,
saying,
probably he
man.
made the adjustments game by game in the playoffs. I would
But
hope.
hey, against the same team, I'm telling you, they're gonna start, because the thing is, you're the focal point. You're not focused on any other team within that 7-game series.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it gets a whole lot more trickier. And that's why this stuff is so important. You know, being able to make those adjustments and look, and not being afraid to make the adjustment. It's okay to try something new, but don't try something new in the negative. Go do it in the positive. I think the prime example is like, don't look, Triple J score on Zion. Don't take Zion out and put Dyson on.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
Well, I can tell you what you're gonna
that
see against Dallas, though, Lex.
What'd you say?
We are not going to see Jordan Hawkins again. I guarantee you that.
Goodness gracious.
You're going to see a heavy dose of Dyson Daniels and Jose and Najee. So just get ready for it.
Great.
With the loss tonight, we dropped down to 7th place in the
And we
standings.
were in the
If we would've
5th
won, we
spot.
would have been 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we beat Dallas, we should at least get back to 6th.
Yeah. This game is important though. Because we've the Mavs and Pelicans have been flipping like throughout all this week. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but yeah, just been flipping back and forth.
They got the division lead on us too. We're 4-5. They're 6-4. So.
Oh, okay. So that's why because I was wondering why they put them back in the lead when
They played one more game than us in the division. God damn.
Oh yeah, Tech Blitz was saying that it should be a meme with lasers coming out of his eyes.
Oh, and J Black then found your comeback, Lex. It took some digging.
Yeah.
This is a delayed reply, J Black.
Appreciate you. We talked about this earlier.
He said we came back against Oklahoma, the 4th game of the season. OKC 33, New Orleans 14 first quarter. Then we won 110-106. He's talking about this year.
Okay.
So how quickly we forget. And I just wonder how many points
analytical guy, DC. You know, he's got
how many
talent.
points Matt Ryan had that game. Or if he played. But yeah, shout out to Jay Black for that, man. Good one looking that up, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, fam, we're gonna get ready to get on out on this one, man. We'll be back on tomorrow night. We're gonna do the call-in show Saturday night, family. It's a back-to-back. We'll do it on Saturday night, man, for the family members to chime in. So y'all please feel free to join us Saturday night after the Pelicans get this victory over the Dallas Mavericks, man. We're gonna be in the building recapping this thing. So shout out to the fam. Appreciate y'all. Y'all please feel free to do us a service and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, feel free to share the show on your social media feed, man. PPR, we up in this thing. So with that being said, we'll get out on that. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the recap and the call-in. Much love. Go Pels.
Go Pels.
Show us the edge. Yes. The chip on the shoulders, the fight and the passion that comes from within. Whoa. Trying to win on every level. Yeah. Expectations high. Gotta show them you can fly. Play harder, better, smarter. Baby, put the league on notice. Show me the edge, yeah. Play with the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah. Play with the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah. Whoa, and see the walk of shame enough. Wanna see the walk of winning, time to come up and bring out the outlook. Go every play, every possession. How bad you want it, love, do you want it all? This ain't a blood of love, built for something greater. Attacking all obstacles, coming for the ring, my precious. You got the juice, the will, the heart, the fire. Show 'em the proof, show 'em that it shall be done. Show me the edge, yeah, yeah, yeah. Play with the edge, yeah. Show me the edge, yeah.
You're listening to the Pelicans Post Game Report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us. That's right, the Pro Shop is the platform store where you can go and buy all the latest merch to support the platform. Available at the Pro Shops, we have dozens of hundreds of products available for you and your family. Unisex tees for men and women, hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and baby items, long sleeve tees, mugs, pillows, wall art, bath bedding, face masks, phone cases, stickers, bags, fanny packs, socks, hats, and many other items. Please feel free to check out the Pro Shops. The link is in the description section below. And remember, it helps the platform continue to